After giving it a lot of thought based on how today's played out, I've come to the conclusion, or I've arrived at a conclusion, not necessarily definitively saying it is the conclusion. Maybe there's more, maybe there's more of my story left to be told. I don't know. But it feels very, very yep. I saw the end of the movie, oh, it's going to end this way. I got one of those feelings about it because, and the takeaway is that I might be borderline unhinged, perhaps, because the amount of just unprecedented rage that I felt when I broke the bong just now cleaning it, the fact that I was cleaning them and then you were like, you don't have to clean them, it's fine. I was like, yeah, but I should probably clean them. And then after I clean the first 3, I'm like, you know what, I'll only clean the pink one as well. And the fact that after I've basically done cleaning it, I fucking dropped the fucking bowl and it shatters everywhere. I literally couldn't feel any other emotion in my entire, all I saw was fucking red, okay? I just saw red, and I want to take that Pink Panther diamond bowl and just take it and shove it down someone's fucking throat just to watch them fucking cough it up, okay? That's how pissed I was that this thing broke. And I'm the reason it broke. I'm completely responsible for it. I was doing it. I don't care. I never had rage transcend that point to the point where I was like, it's my fault. It's my responsibility. I should be the one who, gets the slap on the wrist. But no, I'm so pissed off. It's going to surpass that and go to whoever else is around me. Infuriating. And again, I woke up, what's really funny? You know what's really fucking funny? You know what's the funniest part of this entire fucking ordeal?
What's that?
The funniest part of this entire goddamn shameless ordeal is that I woke up today and I was like, ooh, these last 4 nights, I've kind of done that whole thing I said I should probably not do as frequently, in which it's like, oh, stay up till 8 in the morning, stay up till 9 in the morning, just smoke copious amounts of marijuana and just be in this fugue state of like, what's reality? Where are you? Who are you? What's your name? And all that shit, right?
Yeah.
And I woke up today and I thought, you know what? I look good, feel morning skinny, feel cute.
When did you get up today?
Shit, it's not fucking important, okay? It doesn't matter that it was afternoon, okay? God damn.
I'm sorry.
Fuck, okay? What I was going to say is that I'm like, you know what? Today's going to be a positive day, okay? I'm going to be productive. It's going to be a really good episode. I wrote down talking notes for the episode, okay? And guess what? This wasn't a part of it. I didn't plan for this part to be the opening. I actually had a nice opening. That's not been lost to, like, tears in the rain, okay? Because this took precedent, all right? This fucking... I was like, I said to myself, you know what, Alex, okay, you kind of had a nice little fucking solo-dolo party for the last couple of nights, chilling, watching videos, playing games, living it up like you're 17 years old again, right? I'm like, this feels awesome, but you know what?
Been super jealous of you, by the way.
Spring break can only last so long, right? Okay, all those things. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do something revolutionary today. I'm going to do something I really haven't done like the last, 9 years. I'm like, I'm not going to smoke pot today. You know what? I'm not going to. And I guess that was my homeboy upstairs, God telling me, Alex, you're being foolish, don't act crazy now. And then through his fucking,
endless wisdom
and his just the benevolent hand, right? That is God. He's like, you know what? We'll make suddenly Alex the most shorthand receiver of all time into a Butterfingers, so the fucking cartoonishly bull can, the Pink Panther diamond bull can just whoa, 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 and go flying out of his hand, fall from a height of maybe 2.5 inches, right? For all of our fans out there who know that measurement very well, from about 2.5 inches it fell. So you guys are like, oh, I can exactly picture the height from hand to counter ratio on that one, okay?
Yep.
It falls 2.5 inches and shatters.
Is that really all it dropped?
It fell from my hand 2 inches to the countertop. I mean, hey, it's granite countertops, baby. You pay for extra, you get quality. What can I say? All right, glass versus granite won, okay?
Was it like the thing with Sal where he's whoa, just keep bouncing it?
Like a realistic version of that.
Okay.
It's like half of that, half the bounces. It was infuriating, dude. And again, the amount of rage I felt, it was just this fucking...
I can only imagine.
This guttural, this anger. Okay, I just want everything I've ever felt. Every person who's ever wronged me in my entire life, I just thought how I could fucking castrate them and watch them fucking suffer, okay? That's how angry I got from this fucking bong breaking. All right? Which, again, proves the point. There's no way in God's green earth, right, that I'm not smoking now after this. Because clearly, if I don't, bad things are going to happen.
Why would you punish yourself after more punishment? Or what? I
guess you're right.
Yeah.
I don't know, okay? I guess I should have a Seder and talk it out, all right?
Seder. Let's
have a Seder, all right? It's fucking insanity, all right? And again, I woke up fucking feeling fine today, okay? But no, now all I have inside me is just blind anger, all right? It was my fucking Sith moment, right? I literally just felt I felt my eyes turn red. Okay, I hate you and everything else. It was the entire fucking ordeal. It's never anything I felt like that before. Fucking fear is the path of the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate, and hate leads to suffering. Now I get it. Now I fucking get it. It makes perfect sense to me. Sit your ass down, Robbie. You're ruining my flow. Stop trying. Stop trying. Sit down and listen. Thank you. Fuck you. Okay.
That's my line, bro.
Fuck you again. But anywho, okay, so yeah, the bong breaks. I'm livid. I'm going to see if there's a way in which we can like say, hey, Glass City, I'm going to order a piece from you. Oh, look at this. Wow, it showed up broken. That's crazy. Let me return it for get my money back. Nice little, that nice little bump and grind.
Whoa, you just said, you just spilled all the beans on your genius plan.
That's fine. It's Grass.
Grass City's
What's Grass City
one of
gonna
our
do? Listen to this?
subscribers.
They're actually one of our
Probably.
sponsors, believe
We
it or
talk
not.
a lot about pod.
Oh my God, that should be the goal. Actually, we've been trying to get sponsors like what Audible and motherfucking NordVPN. No. We should just get pots.
That's a really good idea.
You know what we should do, actually? Here's what we should do, okay? Here's what we should do. We should just take a lump sum of money, right? I don't know, rob a bank or something to get the lump sum of money. I don't know how that works.
Ixnay.
Ixnay on the bank robbing, and we proceed to take that, I don't know, let's just say like $5,000, right? It's a mom and pop shop, I guess. Some really shitty bank with poor people who go there. And we should take that $5,000. What we'll do is we'll buy $5,000 worth of YouTube ads to get, thousands and thousands and thousands of views and hopefully, 1 or 2 subscribers out of that ordeal as well. That'd be nice. Because so far the ratio from people watching the video to subscribing is not in our favor. And I'm hoping, right? Here's what we do. We get so basically we generate false viewership by just spamming the shit out of advertisements to really grow the brand, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's now we're $5,000 in the hole. We have a lot more viewership, right? So what we do with that is we use that. We use that as a step off point, and we then go to a bunch of sponsors like, hey, we'd love to be sponsored by you. Hey, we start sending, literally days go by. We don't do anything. We don't eat. We don't drink. We don't sleep. We just email to every single person in the world. Someone's going to bite. Someone's going to say, wait, you guys are going to how many views? Yeah, sure. I'll sponsor that for sure. And then what happens is basically we then keep taking their money to then put that back into the advertising to then generate more ads to make it where there's more viewership coming in. So basically what we're doing is we're just essentially, it kind of boils down to a bit of a pyramid scheme. But then again, don't all great ideas at some point always end up right around the realm of pyramid scheme anyway?
I think they all start off as pyramid schemes, actually.
They all start or end with pyramid schemes. It's pretty much how all ideas work in all ways of earning money. So think about it, right? It's like basically, paying for a credit card on another credit card. You're going to get caught eventually, but until then, it's a fun fucking life you're living. So I'm thinking we get YouTube ad revenue, we get YouTube advertisements going, right? We inflate our numbers that way. We then get sponsors to pay us and then pay for more ads. And it's just a never-ending cycle to the point where it's like, God damn, this is the fastest-growing channel of all time. All it took was investing $6.7 million worth of sponsorship money.
Which is cheap at
Which is cheap at that point.
When you compare it to the reward.
And we compare it to the rewards. Yeah, at that point, by that logic, if we spend $6.7 million in ad revenue, we'll probably have like an extra 22 subscribers.
At least.
Which is kind of a lot if you think about it. Because in the first year, we got 22. It took like a whole year plus, Now, we can get then like a $6.7 million a week.
Just a week.
Just a week of $6.7 million.
Just gotta be able to have that. Just splurge a little bit here, splurge a little bit there.
The translation, or the little nice little diagram YouTube has, like, yep. So here's how the table works for ad revenue to subscribers. For about every $934,000 you spend on our YouTube ad revenue, on our advertising, you can get 1 new subscriber.
That's pretty sick.
Well, interesting. So interesting. Every 900,000, and I said, yeah, but if you want to get 20 subscribers in bulk, it's actually every 400,000. What's half off? $400,000 per subscriber. That sounds like a hell of a time.
I'm sorry, 400,000 views per 1 subscriber.
No, $400,000 to obtain 1 subscriber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what
still
YouTube
unbalanced
works.
as shit. But at least now I have a better idea.
Off, at least,
yeah.
Yeah. The real goal would be actually just to go over to Patreon and to just have like a 4th. I'm not sure if Patreon only limits you to have 3 tiers of patrons. I'm not sure that's only 3 or maybe everyone just does 3. Maybe you can do 5. I don't know. But whatever the highest one is, we should just Hail Mary it. Maybe someone will be stupid and like want to just be like, fuck it, I'll do it as like as a goof. I'll get like a badge of honor. We should just have like a top like a 3rd tier for our cool patrons. That's like, you give us $26,000 and you get to be a part of the exclusive club of people who give us $26,000. That's the reward.
That's a really small club.
Exclusivity.
Yeah, exactly. Exclusivity. That's worth its weight in gold.
It's like the scene from Social Network when you try to explain them in the Facebook. It's like, what makes the Facebook different? Exclusivity. Exactly.
What's the whole rant he goes on with the clubs?
You only sign up with a harvard.edu. The most exclusive email in the entire world.
So they can only sign up for our Patreon with a
with a bank account that at least has $26,000.
Yeah, that's actually the only real criteria.
Yeah, you actually have to. It's one of those things. It's one of those scam sites where you actually log in. But you have to log. So basically, you download Patreon. You go to our Patreon page, but to log into our Patreon page, you have to first get taken to a third-party site, which just takes all of your information immediately, just sells it off to everyone. Just the worst possible outcome for you. But what it actually does is when you log in, since you're probably on your computer like a Bose and you haven't logged out your bank account, right? You know what we do? We look at your bank account. We see you have $26,000. You get $26,000, We'll leave you with 25,000. Sorry, we'll leave you with the 1,000. We'll take the 25,000. Call it an even day. You keep that one little bit.
And that's really nice of us to leave you with any.
I mean, think about it. You're getting.
We're doing all the talking. You don't deserve it.
We're doing all the talking. You're doing all the listening. Exactly, too. That's a really good point. I didn't even think about that. And it's like we have 154 episodes, right?
Something like that.
So let's just say we'll do $20,000 for that, right? That's only fucking like $77 an episode.
That's reasonable.
That's not that bad. We're fine with that. 77 times 154. That's actually 140. It's actually my math was half off on that entirely. It's actually the completely off, completely wrong. So sorry, but again, who cares the numbers? The numbers aren't important. It's just the fact that I'm getting paid and you're getting paid and everyone else who's listening to us is just giving us their hard-earned money. That's all that matters. And because again, you know what? If I broke the bong earlier today and then I was like, damn it, son of a bitch, right? But then I looked at my bank account, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I have $90,000 this month from just talking on a talk show. I probably won't be that mad. But you know what? Fuck it. I'll buy 3 bongs. Fuck it. Who gives a shit?
Next time I want one of those, I'll buy 2 to have a backup.
And I'll have a backup. Yeah, you know what? No, I'll buy fucking 10 and I'll smash 9 of them on principle.
And then return all of them so they were all broken.
Yeah, and then you know what? And then I buy 10 more. You know why? $90,000. Who gives a shit,
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Saw some video of Andrew Tate talking about how it was a YouTube short, and he was saying that to be happy, you only need $20 million. That's all you need. Basically, after $20 million, nothing else. It's as long as you don't want a yacht or a private jet, $20 million is all you need for your life to be happy. So if
you want a jet or a yacht, you're shit out of luck. You're going to be unhappy anyways.
You need more money for comedy for those needs. If you want if you have $20 million, you can have whatever, you can eat whatever you want, dress however you want, live wherever you want, go on vacation whenever you want. You're basically all be accounted for your entire life, he's saying. So, hey, guys, that's all I'm saying. I thought I needed, $1 billion for that. All I need is $20 million. And with all you dedicated listeners, you know what? Speaking of dedicated listeners, we actually got a comment on yesterday's episode saying how much we fucking suck. So that felt good.
Nice.
That was pretty solid. And the funny part, too, is when I saw it, I actually hearted it because I'm a passive-aggressive pussy. I thought it was pretty funny. And then I commented on it, responding to the guy. Right? And again, all jovial, all happy. He is so lucky that I read that comment before I broke the bong, before it became fucking, the most, I'm trying to think of a word. My alter ego, whatever this is currently, whatever this anger binge is, he's lucky he dealt with the other Alex, all right? Because this Alex, okay, would have done a hell of a lot more than just leave a comment saying, funny, okay? Because the guy wrote, this little fucking cocksucker, what'd he write? And goddamn, is Alex pissed off? Put someone on blast for leaving a comment? No, that's what I'm doing. You're fucking wrong.
This isn't even Alex. This is the other Alex.
This is the other guy. He wrote, "What the fuck is this? How did you trick me into clicking on this? This, in all caps, stinks."
Wow.
So then I said, check this out, right? You're wondering, why are you being so petty to talk about one single comment, you fucking little boy loser, right? You fucking pussy. You're letting one comment annoy you this much? This is all set up. You know why?
Why is that?
What does every episode require? A reference to...
development.
So I responded to this guy. He says, "What the fuck is this? How did you trick me into clicking on this? This stinks." And I said, "An alliance-approved magician never reveals their trick." So fuck that guy, Mr. Dominola 111.
Are you crazy? I'm a magician. I use my hands for a living.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Perfect. Not only was that the perfect time to do that, it totally fit into what I was saying and didn't at all just have a little side remark of you saying some random ass line.
That's really weird because you're saying the words that sound like I did something good, but your tone's indicating.
Yeah, no, you did so good. That was such a smart thing you just did, such a nice contribution to the podcast.
Again.
And my entire, never-ending talking, I'm really glad that when you finally got to get a word in there, it was for that to be said.
Dude, I'm so confused right now.
You're doing such a good job. You're so good at this podcast.
Yeah, you're saying that, but your tone says otherwise.
You're so talented. You're so good. You're so good.
Getting mixed signals, bro. It's not fair. It's not fair, bro.
I don't know. I'm starting to crash now with the whole anger thing. I went through a whirlwind of emotions because when I first broke the bomb, I need to record right now and just fucking tearing everyone. And then as time progressed, I started to feel that, that crash where it's like, oh, I'm losing the adrenaline. I'm losing it. Everything's crashing. I'm depleting. I'm going to pass out. All that stuff. Kind of at that point now from all this talking and walking, other word that rhymes with ing I can't think of at the moment. You know how it is.
Are you sure you feel satisfied with your anger release? Because I feel like there's probably a little more in the tank there.
There's probably more in the tank there. I got some doozies in the chamber. Things are serious.
Deep.
What's that a reference to, smart guys? You trying to talk over me, huh?
I'm clearly not trying to talk. Huh? I have no idea what's a reference. I don't know.
That's what I thought. It's from Community, you fucking bozo. I don't know. We won't talk about. How's your day? We'll change it up. How's your day? Because mine's fucking atrocious.
My day was fine, I guess. I finally listened to a couple of investigations today. I thought I'd back that up. We could finally get our Investigation 3 episode out there in case there's something to talk about.
You hear that?
Huh?
You hear that?
the lack of interest.
No one's laughing.
Yeah.
No one's interested in what you're saying. So let's move on to something else. Let's try it again. What else you got? Let's take two.
I thought
How's your day today?
It's fantastic. Yeah, I thought about Cheryl Hines today. Is that her name?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought about today. Thought about her all day, all day.
I thought about the future First Lady of the United States all day today. I thought, hold on a second. You're telling me we might have our, 56th, 57th? Is that the president we're on?
I think it's the 47th.
I mean, 40 still. I was going to say, it
might be 49.
Wasn't like Bush like 48? So I feel like there's been a few.
I thought Trump
Bush.
was 48. So I'm assuming Biden's 49. So maybe this
No,
guy's
I think
50?
Trump was. It's all because that fat fuck Grover Cleveland's fault, dude. That piece of shit. Just, I'm going to run and then lose and then run another and fuck it all up to the point where now everyone's actually one president behind him from where they actually are. So, what is Joe Biden? He's like the 48th president, you're saying?
I thought it was 49. 48, 49.
Joe Biden is the 46th president of the United States. Sorry, so the 47th president, right? And the 47th First Lady of the United States. The 47th FLOTUS and POTUS, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And listen, all right? I'm not all that political. I don't really care all that much, right? You know what's pretty cool? If America gets to have a jacked old man for president and a smoking smoke show of a first lady who looks, talks, acts, and dresses like that. Now listen, okay? You're thinking like, well, we've had some attractive first ladies. Sure. We've had attractive first ladies, but I don't recall any first ladies who, when I was 11 years old, on ABC watching Suburgatory, I got to be like, holy shit, did that woman just dance on a pole?
She falls into that category.
And then she's president's wife?
She falls into that whole exclusivity thing you were talking about before.
Yeah.
So she's a lot more special, a lot more...
Dude, Suburgatory, I had no idea that when I was fucking watching that show, I think it was actually when I was like 14 that show came out, all right? I thought I was watching because I liked Jeremy Sisto and thought Jane Levy was cute. Okay, I didn't realize I was watching it just so I could, essentially get a fucking preview as to where American politics would be in 10 plus years. Not even, just literally 10 years. 10 years exactly from that show started. Think about that 10-year journey. She went from shaking her ass on an ABC 8:30 at Wednesday night comedy to being the first lady of the United States of America, potentially.
Shaking her ass in front of the entire country.
Fucking think about that inaugural address with her moves, all right? We've had a lot of boring guys sit there and wave, all right? How about JFK, all right, being a real man, not JFK, RFK Jr., okay, being a real man. You know what the realest kind of man is? The man who supports his wife, right? That's what they all say. So how about he just shuts his fucking mouth, all right? Doesn't talk so much. People keep thinking, it's probably for the best just to talk as little as possible, honestly. Smart guy, voice, not canaries, all right?
Not canaries.
So how about you sit there, you shut up, and you let Cheryl Hines, shake what God gave her, all right? Is that your thing about today?
A lot, actually.
I can imagine.
I think that's probably the best presidential campaign you could run for
honestly, yeah. JFK had the whole jingle of the whole, it was like, Kennedy.
Yeah.
Right? Now, that worked, that was a viral marketing campaign in the 60s, right? Think about this. You want to get elected to president? Cheryl Hines, TikTok dances, bam. First lady.
All set to Kennedy.
Yeah, and they're all like the really, really to the point where, because, when TikTok dances first started off, right, it was like, all right, these are by no stretch of the imagination dances, but at least they're like a series of moves that you can be like, all right, it requires some sort of remembrance of what to do for certain things. But then they slowly evolved into every single dance just being like, all right, look at the camera, jack off the cock. Look to the left, shake your ass, bend over, mime the cock, turn to the right, repeat the previous step from the left, go back to it, hips left, right, suck the cock again, shake your tits. And it's like, wow. I didn't know ballet was so interesting. I had no idea these, classically trained dancers could be so engaging.
The more you know.
The more you know. And the real more you know is you're thinking, like, for anyone who's like, I'm not even on TikTok. That just shows how much this art has transcended. This fucking TikTok dances, the way every single woman from the age of 18 to 36 has suddenly become just an act. They're all on the fucking shortlist for the Nutcracker adaptation. Okay, that's how good of dancers these women are. And, I thought, there's no way this is, like, they have to be in on it and they have to know what they're doing. But no, based on the comments you see, all these dumb girls who are doing it, it's like, they think these are dances. They get comments saying like, oh my gosh, this one was so fun. No. There was nothing from what you did. A lot of sensual things you just did.
Which is in a way is fun.
A lot of suggestive things you just did.
In a
lot of sexual things you just did.
Which in a way is fun.
As far as humorous, that you have the audacity to write comedian in your bio or blogger or any other job description opposed to shaking my ass for money. And honestly, people think, you misogynistic pig, you're saying that's a problem. I'm endorsing it fully. All right? All I'm saying is that strippers and whores have had the common courtesy over the last fucking thousands of years to be like, hey, I'm a stripper. I suck dick for money. That was not the same person. I'm not saying all strippers suck dick for money. There was a comma in there. I'm just saying it, okay? Whores were like, I'm a whore. I'm a pro. I'm a prostitute. Strippers were like, I'm a stripper. I'm an exotic dancer. But TikTok girls like, I'm a content creator. I'm a fucking comedian. I'm a comedian who expresses comedy through interpretive dance. You shake your ass and tits.
Dance. It is interpretive.
There's nothing funny about that. There's nothing interpretive about it. It's tits and ass. That's the most black and white thing in the world.
They're just metaphors, bro.
I don't know, man. I'm enraged. This whole bong thing breaking. Honestly, apparently, this shit only happens in Biden's America. Bongs breaking all the time, all right? We get RFK Jr. in office, all right? Get Cheryl Hines in office, and the first bill he should pass is like, all right, first ladies of the United States must do a full cover spread for Playboy. It's like, whoa. That's very progressive of you.
Want to make America
That's
great
very female
again?
empowerment.
Let's get everybody behind this and rally behind
Let's
this.
make America great again. Now, Cheryl, you get the ball rolling. Take your shirt off.
You should change it to, instead of make America great again, make America awesome again.
Make America awesome again. Yeah, that's not
M-A-A-A.
That's a fucking Ma. Anyone have in there Ma hats? Is it the same stark red with the white writing?
It's gonna be blue. He's a Democrat.
You're so fucking smart.
Thank you.
Well, it should be purple.
Yeah.
Subliminally. You ever see during a presidential debate, you'll see all the Republicans all wearing red and all the Democrats all wearing blue.
The one guy's
always
in the
one guy's like,
purple.
I'm gonna wear purple to try to subliminally convince them I'm the
in-between,
I'm the fucking centrist.
I agree with both sides.
And it works, Do you think RFK Jr. is listening to this right now and he's thinking like, how dare you talk about my wife that way? Or do you think he's like, yeah, she's fucking hot? I'll be honest.
I mean, he did just do.
I think he's kind of like, yeah, she is pretty fucking hot. I agree.
He did just do a Russell Brand interview. So,
That's true.
I mean, he might be looking for other podcasts
That's
to
true.
pop on.
I'd love to have him on here, man. Talking about every single thing.
We got 3 couches. They can sit over there. We can sit here.
He's like, yeah, so, vaccines.
Whoa,
and
whoa.
I'll be like, hold on. So, Cheryl, right? What's she like? As in what? She's very sweet. That's not what I mean. What's Cheryl like? I'm not following the question. What is Cheryl like? Do you mean like, yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Please fill in the blanks, all right? I'm going to give you a situation, all right? You go to Nantucket, right? I don't know. They're pretty cool, I mean, I don't even know what Joe Biden's, I think her name's Jill. I don't know what the first lady looks like. You know what I imagine, though? Imagine she looks a lot like Joe Biden. I don't want to put my dick in the mouth of Joe Biden. Shockingly, I know. I mean, some people are interested. Maybe people say, dang, he's a cute old man. I disagree. You know who's a cute old man? Paul Newman before he died. That was a cute old man. Yeah. Joe Biden looks like an old man.
Joe Biden looks like an old, scary old man.
That's true. Only in Biden's America, man. I don't know.
You know who doesn't look like an old, scary old man?
RFK, he's hot.
RFK is a stud.
He's hot. That video of him doing push-ups, I was like, Jesus Christ, man. He looks like the fucking, he looks like what a fucking foreigner, like some other country, would interpret as the American president in like an anime.
Yep.
Oh. And like a fucking, oh no, very good. American president, very strong.
Yeah, he's the big, strong
That's that guy.
Yeah.
He's jacked. He's
broad
old.
chest, big ass shoulders.
Fucking crazy ass voice, big shoulders, probably a huge cock,
What can they say about big shoulders?
Dude, it's a fucking, why the Kennedys were famous, all right? They got slinging all that dick, all right? It wasn't because they were good talkers, all right? It's because they just whipped it down and was like, Jesus fucking Christ, is that even hard yet? It's the curse of that's the real curse of the Kennedys. The curse of the Kennedys isn't them dying and overdosing whenever they step foot in the state of Massachusetts. That's not it at all. It's not crashing planes. It's not driving off of bridges. It's not, again, ODing in one of the many compounds of the Kennedys in Massachusetts. It's none of those things. It's not boating accidents, right? It's not just getting shot or killed or shot in the back of the head with 2 shots, as a suicide. None of those things, right? That's not the Kennedy curse. The Kennedy curse is having massive, throbbing fucking hogs, all right?
What a curse to have.
Why do you think fucking, you think Jacqueline Bonivar, Kennedy Onassis was fucking annoyed for Kennedy stepping out? No, she's like, God, give my pussy a break, you fucking jackhammer. Why do you went by Jack instead of John?
Because he's a jackhammer.
He's a fucking jackhammer in bed. The guy fucks like a goddamn madman, all right? Yeah, he might have only, 41 when he died, but his fucking dick felt like he was 85 years old from overuse, all right? That's why he wanted to die. He started saying, oh, fuck, I fucked enough pussy. Just fucking kill me. And then, RFK Jr. called and said, did you kill my brother for fucking too many girls?
No, actually, he set it up. He was sick of fucking all the girls. He needed a break.
Yeah, and they're like, actually, no, Rob, listen, Bobby, Jack wanted to die. Listen, Bobby, I'm sorry. Jack wanted to die. He said he was just tired of fucking all this pussy. And he thought, you know what? I could either die and go out the hero, or I can live long enough to watch myself become the villain
and not
fuck pussy anymore.
It would make me the biggest villain.
Yeah,
of my life.
imagine that fucking life. Yeah, no, that JFK guy was pretty sick. He used to get so much pussy, and he just like stopped getting pussy like a loser.
Yeah, really. They don't even
So
like
to refusing to do that, he said, "You know what? No, I'm gonna die with dignity and honor." All right. So what would he do? He's like, "All right, let me put my dick in one last, fun little toy." And he got killed.
Well, we talked about this. Those guys back then were very aware of where their place was going to be in history.
Yeah.
Everything they did was dependent upon how is history going to look back on me. And he said what you just said. He's like, I can either go out on top as the hero right now.
I can either go out on top of a woman, or I can fucking, go become Jimmy Carter and somehow still be alive 8 presidents later and do absolutely nothing with my life. A fucking dumb peanut farmer no one gives a shit about.
Is Jimmy Carter still alive?
Oh, yeah, but he's in hospice, so this might age poorly.
Might a little bit.
Because I'm pretty sure he's been in hospice for the last 3 months, so we'll see.
You know what? If you're not a Kennedy...
Kennedy, 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 Kennedy.